Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and start the warm up. So my first point that I'm going to plot for this line is my y-intercept, which is 3. So everyone, you should have put a point at the y-intercept 3. From my y-intercept, I'm going to go ahead and graph my slope. So I'm going to go up 1 over 4. The numerator tells you how far to go up. The denominator tells you how much to go to the right. You're going to go up 1 over 4. And then you can also continue that pattern in this direction. And guys, will this be a solid line or a dashed line? Dashed, yes, y'all remember from yesterday. This will be a dashed line. Okay, so guys, when I say go, please read me what this line says. Ready, go. Okay, I heard some people say it's supposed to be the greater than symbol. Okay, remember, write this on your packet somewhere where you see it every time you do this. This symbol is the less than symbol. It looks like an L. Okay, it faces the same way that an L faces. Okay, so this is the greater than symbol. This is the greater than. So guys, I want to be greater than this line. So which side do I shade? Above. So I'm just going to draw some vertical lines above. You don't have to color it in. It might be easier for you to tell if you're using pencil if you just draw lines. It might be easier. So I'm just going to draw a whole bunch of vertical lines. Okay, now I'm going to do the next line. I'll do it in a different color. By the way, guys, there's colored pencils on your desks if you would like to use different colors. Okay, so I'm going to use this line next. What's my y-intercept? -5. So you should have put a point at -5. And I'm going to turn my slope into a fraction so that I can go up 3 over 1. Up 3 over 1, put a point. Up 3 over 1, put a point. And I'll follow that pattern. I can also go on this side. So this is my line. Will it be dotted or solid? Yep, it will be solid. Okay, so now guys, what symbol do I have here? It's the less than or equal to. So I want to go below the line. Well, guys, on this side, are these y values less than these y values on this side? So we want to pick the lesser side. So which side has the lesser y values? The bottom one. So we're going to shade this side. And I'm going to shade it horizontally. So guys, when you shade in different directions, when you're doing it in pencil, it helps you see because these form boxes up here. So you can see which one is double shaded. All right, so this is the area that's double shaded. I'm going to highlight it for you. This part is double shaded. So this is where your solutions will be, okay? All right, so the warm-up asks us to find 2 points that are solutions. Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to give you some. Is this a solution? This is the point 8,5. Is 8,5 a solution? I only hear one person saying no. Why are y'all saying no? Thank you. It's on a dotted line. This is a dashed line right here. We cannot have points on a dashed line, so that is not a solution. What about this point? 4, 7. Is 4, 7 a point? I mean, a solution? Yes. Why? It's on a solid line. Good. That's a solution. What about 6, 6? Yes. Why? It's in the double shaded area. Okay, so 6, 6 is a point. What about the origin, 0, 0? No, it's not in the shaded part, the double shaded part. Okay, does this warm up make sense, guys? This is what we did yesterday. Okay, so this is a review. Let's move on to the notes. Let's go on to the notes. I'm going to save the hard one for last, okay? Because for some reason, a lot of people get stuck on this top one. So I'm going to save that one for last. I'm going to shade, thank you, this one in with blue. I'm going to make this blue. I'm going to do this one first, okay? So where do we start, guys? Yep, the y-intercept is 2. So everyone put a point at 2. I'm doing the middle line first. I'm doing the easy ones first. And what's my slope? Up 1 over 2. Perfect. Up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. And then we can also continue that pattern on this side to continue that line. And this will be a solid line. So go ahead and connect those points. Okay, so now let's talk about shading. What symbol is on this line? What symbol do we have? Yep, greater. So we want to go up. So guys, go ahead and shade above this line. Greater means above. Also, look at these y values that I'm shading. These y values are bigger than these y values down here. I want greater. So we're going to shade in the greater side. Okay? All right, so that's one of our lines. I'm going to put a check mark. We did the middle one. Now let's do the bottom one. This says, what does it say actually? What does it say? What does it say? Yep, x is less than what? 1. X is less than 1. So guys, let's go to the x-axis. This is the x-axis. Let's go to 1 on the x-axis. Everyone put your pen there. This is 1 on the x-axis. We're going to draw what kind of line? Solid or dashed? Dash. So everyone draw a dashed line that goes through 1 on the x-axis. Okay? Now, y'all just said that it said x is less than 1. Well, what side has the x values that are less than 1? The left side. These numbers are less than 1. So guys, I'm going to shade this way. Okay, now I'm going to save the hard one last. So this one I used the purple pen for the bottom equation. Okay, now let's do the last line. I'll do it in red. So can I just graph it immediately? You have to do algebra. So guys, everyone circle this x. Everyone circle it. What are we going to do to it? Yep, we're going to switch the side. We're going to move it to this side. When you move something across the symbol, what happens to it? Yes, you have to change the sign. So this y stays the same. We didn't move it. The symbol stays the same. We didn't move it. However, we moved the x. So what will I write? Negative x. What will I write for this 3? A plus 3. So this is my new equation. Was it that hard, guys? Nope. You just had to change it around a bit. Now we can graph it. So where do we put our first point? At 3. And then my slope. What do I do for my slope? It's a negative slope. Down 1, right 1. Perfect. We're going to go down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. So this is our slope. And you can also continue the line this way. And will this be a solid line or a dashed line? It will be solid. Why will it be solid? Yes, there's an equal to sign under here. There's an equal to sign. So I'm going to make this solid. Okay, we're almost done. We have to shade. What symbol do we have? We have the less than symbol. So guys, we need to shade down. So from this line, I'm going to shade it down. And I like using a different design for each time I shade so it can be obvious. Okay, so I'm going to highlight what our solution area is. I'm going to highlight it for us. Our solutions are in this triple shaded area. Triple because we have 3 different lines. Okay, so all of our solutions are in that shaded part. So let's go ahead and start plotting some points. So the first point that we're gonna plot is -2, 1. Everyone plot that on your graph. -2, 1. Right there. Is that a solution?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone right? Yes. Your next point, 0, 0. Right here. Is that a solution?
No.
No, everyone right? No, it's not a solution. Why isn't a solution?
Not the area.
Yep, it's not in this yellow part. It's not in the triple shaded part. Next is 0, 5. Is that a solution?
I put yes.
0, 5 is right here. Is that in the yellow?
Oh.
Mm-mm. Not in the yellow, so no. Next is -6, 4. Yes, that is in the yellow part, so that is a solution. All right. So guys, a question that I get all the time. A question that I get all the time. Let's say I have a solid line here, and then I have a dashed line here, and then a solid line here. Let's say I have that. What if it's on both the solid and a dashed line? Is it a solution? No. Yes, if it's on a dotted line, no matter what, it's always no, okay? You cannot be on a dotted line. It doesn't matter if it's on both. It has to be completely solid for it to be a solution. All right? Okay, so guys, that is the end of our notes. I'm going to stop it here. Any questions on the packet before I stop this video? Okay. So I'll go ahead and end.